Hey guys, Moustache here, this time with the Assassin's Creed figures like I promised in the kind of quick review of the Hidden Blade. So as you see, we have Altaïr Ibn-La'Ahad, we have Ezio Auditore, as well as Arnaud Dorian from Assassin's Creed Unity. So we'll go ahead and get into each of these. I'll go ahead and start with the very first assassin here, Altaïr. So let's get into it. Okay, so starting off with Altaïr here. Looking at the box, we get an awesome window box here. You can see the figure as well as his accessories. You have the sword, the throwing knives, as well as the blade, extended and unextended. We get a picture right down here of Altaïr. It says unlock Uplay avatar and content, see back. It also says you get 20 Uplay points, so I think that's very cool for all you guys who like to unlock stuff in the game. I know I do. I always unlock the extra throwing knives. And then on the back here, we do see some of the figures in the line. Ezio Arnaud, as well as Edward in the Mayan outfit, as well as Atabai, who was, I want to say, the kind of Mayan, maybe not Mayan, but like, kind of like Assassin Order leader in 4. And then we get a McFarlane Toys, we get that Assassin's Creed emblem on the bottom, Ubisoft, and then we have the price. Bought this at GameStop. I bought all 3 of these at GameStop, and they were $15 each, so not too bad. And then on the bottom it says Uplay Assassin's Creed, redeem your code to unlock access to Uplay rewards, including new weapons, costumes, and gameplay. So let's crack into it. So here he is, Altaïr, out of the packaging. As you can see, he looks very nice. Has a lot of nice detailing. This kind of arm section has some fabric, kind of ruffles and stuff like that. Looks very nice. You have the red, the white, and the brown, as well as silver. So it looks very cool. He does come with a few accessories, as you saw in the box. He does come with the throwing knives that go in right there, the sword, as well as here's the hidden blade on him. So it looks very nice. As you can see as well, he is missing that finger, as well as looking at this this van brace. I don't know if it'll, yeah, there it goes. You can kind of see the detail on the van brace, which looks really cool. So going into the articulation here, so his arm goes about that much high. It's not on a swivel at the bicep, but it can do 360 right there. Ratchet, just like the previous Assassin's Creed figures. Going down here, he gets a 360 degree at the wrist. Going on to the other arm, goes up about that far. Gets the ratchet there as well. 360 degree at the wrist. Going into the legs, we get 360 degree at the knee. The knee's also on a ratchet. 360 degree at the foot, as well as the foot goes up and down about that far. And then he is hindered by this robe here, so it doesn't do like as far back as, like, say the Connor figures do. As well as he does kind of have this here, and I want to say if he moved that to the side, his hood might be able to come off. Looks like it is actually attached at the back. You can kind of see some of the glue tabs there. It's actually removing the paint, but you can kind of see, like, he has hair under there, so it's not meant to come off, but if you really wanted to, you could have, you know, like of that version. And then going into kind of some of the things that he can do, you know, I'm sure he can hold one of these here. As far as the throwing knife, actually that's a little too loose. Going back to this one, same thing. The as far as the throwing knives, they are a little loose in hand. And then going back to the sword is a little difficult to get in there. You kind of have to force it out as well as force it in. And you can kind of get the sword here, like that. So it looks very nice. As well as going to the hidden blade. Hidden blade is here. That's the extended version. Kind of pop that off and put this extended version on, and I'll kind of have a few issues with the figure, and I'll go over that in a bit. But you kind of push that in, and there's the extended kind of hidden blade there. So you can kind of have the hand a little far back, kind of look like he's doing the hidden blade. Going back to, like I said, the gripe, this isn't like sharp. As you can see on this one, you can kind of see a small point there, but there's no point on this, no point on the sword, so they look dull. these hidden or these throwing knives, not too big of a problem because, you know, I get that like sharpness doesn't have to be like to a point, but still, like in the swords and the hidden blade, it kind of takes away from the kind of, I guess, like issue of that. But there is the Altaïr figure from McFarlane Toys. Go ahead and pick yours up if you want. I would say if you're an Assassin's fan, go ahead and pick it up. The only other Altaïr figure we've had has been from NECA in their Player 1 line, and I haven't opened mine just because it's like a blister case. It's not one that it can easily be opened and closed, so I don't want to open it. As well as I forgot to mention, here's the kind of pamphlet that was inside. On the back it does have the code, and I will be using the code to get the avatar for Uplay and stuff like that. But that's what it looks like in the Altaïr package. So, Mustache again. Peace. Hey guys, thanks again for watching the video. And if you guys liked the review, go ahead and click that like button, as well as subscribe. And maybe comment with what figures you would like to see from the McFarlane line for Assassin's Creed.